Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Warsword Conquest Chaos Crusade Let's Play. So, in the previous episode, we were kind of running around preparing for a siege, and between episodes, I had gone ahead and sort of done a little bit more of that. We're up to 85 men, which is the maximum capacity of our army, and I have done my best to level up everybody who we currently have. It looks like we have a few more upgrades to be had here. But, oh, okay, we'll take that then. I don't have any more tribesmen. Everybody's been leveled up to, I think we have a ton of veterans, yeah. So we got a bunch of veterans. I also was lucky enough to fight some Kislev Lord who had a bunch of prisoners. And so I was able to get a couple more, I think one more chosen from him. And then a couple of warriors. And then obviously we've been upgrading these guys as we went on. I am not upgrading these veteran hunters to mounted hunters because I don't like them. But as far as the siege is concerned, I don't think it'll matter. They're basically just better armored hunters, and they won't be on horseback, so it shouldn't matter. But we still got our bloodletters. We did pick up a pit king, and yeah, so I think we're pretty much ready to fight. I was trying to let the companions heal a bit more, but I didn't want to have to sit and wait forever. So everybody is able to fight, but they're not necessarily at full strength. Some of our range guys are pretty close though, so I think we're ready. We are going to head down to Ereagrad and try to besiege it. Hopefully there's no lords there. That would make this a lot more difficult because I think we can handle like 85 against 200, but I don't think we could handle 85 against like 300. I just don't think it would be doable. So we're going to head on down there, making sure that we don't get attacked by any of these large parties. Ooh. I could potentially turn the tide on that one, but I don't think I want to. Yeah. How is the Empire of Sigmar all the way up here? Balthazar Gelt, too. He's one of the heroes from Total War Warhammer. He's the wizard with like the gold face. Anywho, let's start riding south, and while we're doing that, I would just like to remind you guys to hit that like button if you're enjoying this playthrough so far and you'd like to see more Warsword Conquest. And don't forget to subscribe as well. It's the best way to help the channel grow and the best way to follow along with this playthrough as it continues. Also, one thing to point out is if you're following along with my other playthrough, the new one that just started, Olympus Calling, with the Rome at War mod, you'll know that I upgraded the battle sizes through a modding tool to effectively double the size or the number of units on the battlefield at any given time. And unfortunately, I can't pick and choose which mods that's for. It's for all of Warband, and so we are going to be seeing bigger battles in here. So far, the ones that I've fought haven't really had any lag or anything, so I think we'll be okay. But I'm going to be very careful not to be like rendering videos or anything while we're playing this mod, because I think the rendering was what was causing a lot of the lag. I mean, the mod's going to lag no matter what because it's a very big mod. There's a lot going on, but it seems to have mitigated it quite a bit by making sure there's nothing else going on while I'm playing this. So, it looks like we are facing off against... Ooh, apparently they got rid of the garrison a little bit. I think they were at over 200 last time we checked. And that was just the garrison. No other lords added on. So they're only at 155 now, but there is another 59 in the garrison, putting them at about 210 to 220 or so. I think we can handle that though, so long as nobody runs up and hits me in the back, which these Inquisitors are pretty apt to do. But let's go for it. And we'll just straight up besiege it. Let's... Ooh, ladder's good. It's going to take me 9 hours. I wish we had an engineer. We need a chaos engineer. A chaos dwarf or something. Okay, so we made it. There was a group of Inquisitors that thought about attacking us, but they backed off. And so we are ready to fight. I guess we will just lead our soldiers in the assault. There's no reason to get too fancy with it. So one thing that's going to be pretty interesting is the fact that we don't really have any archers. So we're not going to be able to like counter snipe these guys or anything like that. We basically just have to go in. Our hunters and axe throwers will be able to do some range damage, but they're going to have to be pretty much right outside the wall in order to do it. These guys are going to die. I can virtually guarantee you that. But hey, maybe they'll deal a bunch of damage before they do. I'm wondering if I'd be better off with the sword or the halberd. I'm thinking for now the sword. Once we get inside, I might change that, but as it stands, yeah, one of the berserkers is already down. Okay, let's get rid of these guys first so that we don't get attacked from behind or anything. Really? He can take a couple of hits, can't he? There goes the frame rate, so yeah, we are feeling the effects of a few more guys on the battlefield, but I think it'll be alright. Yeah, get in there. Give me some skulls for the skull throne. I wish there was multiple points of entry because I don't want to have to wait for all this. Like, this is just a... I'm not going to say it. I try not to swear when I'm recording. It's very tempting at times, but I'm going to do my best. But yeah, I think you guys can imagine what I'm thinking. Come on, get in there. Can I pick up one of these and throw it on my back? Apparently not. Go on, get in there. Either get in there or let me through. I will certainly get us in there. I'll bring this halberd down on a couple of people's heads. Alright, so we're nearly in. And I've noticed that Vex is dealing considerable damage to the enemy. I don't know where he is, but I've seen him get 3 or 4 kills. There's another one. Come on, let me through. Let me through. I must kill the enemy. I've decided to switch to halberd as well because I can pretty much just spam it into the crowd and do all sorts of damage. Come on, overhand, overhand, there it is. Wow, okay, maybe not. Wow, we're already surrounded. Okay. Where's my backup? Apparently there is none. That's kind of sucky. Oh, shield's gone. I'm gonna go down. Wow, okay. Apparently I should not have rushed in, because all of my backup is gone. Keep blocking, keep blocking. Come on, that's not fair. Ah, you bastards. That was the most anticlimactic siege ever. Alright, so we've taken another wound and we're down to only 2 remaining. Let's see here. 46 dead, 39 wounded. So we did not do nearly as well as we thought we would. We did kill almost half of their men, but we were basically trading 1 for 1, and that is not going to work when you're outnumbered. So I'm curious, who is not going to show me who got the most kills? I'm pretty sure it was Vex. He definitely did better than I did. Did he get wounded? He did eventually get wounded. Okay. I mean, obviously, if we lost, he had to have, but I would like to know how many he took with him, because I'm pretty sure it was at least, I would say 6, if not 10. So we're surrounded and taken prisoner. Alright guys, so we're finally free. Unfortunately, my army has been taken from me. It looks like we were able to hang on to a couple of our followers, but we are missing a few, so we're going to have to track them down, see where they ended up. But we have our healer, we have one of our vanguard, well, 2 of our vanguard, but we're missing our beastman, we're missing our Skaven, and we're missing Maim, so we'll have to track them down and not run into these guys. Come on, you just set me free, this isn't fair. I am faster, so I think we'll be alright. But this sucks, we're going to have to recruit our army all over again. It was worth a try, though. It's just, we weren't prepared for that siege, apparently. I thought we would do a lot better than that. I didn't think Chaos would be nearly so strong. I mean, I didn't think Kislev would be nearly so strong in siege battles. They're more of an open field army, but apparently they can handle themselves pretty well in the siege battle too. So I think the biggest disadvantage we were at was the fact that we had really no range. We have no archers. We have a couple of people with muskets and pistols, but it's not going to cut it against an army that's got significant numbers of archers. So I think next time we'll need more Chaos Warriors, because they have those big shields that are pretty much impervious to arrows. I think that's going to be pretty critical for us moving forward, assuming we survive that long. As I've said, when we run out of wounds, we're going to switch to a new character and a new faction. And I'm leaning toward the orcs, but I will leave it partially up to you guys. I'll give a couple of suggestions and you guys can kind of pick between them. But I think either the orcs would be a lot of fun. Of course, there's the Empire. I don't know where else or who else we could play as. There's obviously quite a few, but those are the two primary ones in my mind. The dwarves, obviously, would be an option. Let's see, who's here? Some Marauder Horsemen. I'll take you guys, actually. Only 3 of you, that's not great, but whatever. Bloodletters. That's a lot of money, but I could use decent troops, and Bloodletters are pretty good. They're squishy, but they can deal a lot of damage. Luckily, they didn't take very much of my money. I've made quite a bit because I've taken a few Kislevites Lords prisoner, and in doing so, I've made quite a bit of money. I don't know if I still have any prisoners. No, so I lost all that. Oh well. It sucks because we did have a Kislevite Lord as prisoner still, and one of our quests was to turn them in. Although I could never track down who it was that gave that quest to me. So I'm not sure where all of our other companions ended up. They could pretty much be anywhere, so I'll have to probably try to track them down between episodes. In the meantime, though, I think continuing to build our army up is a good idea. Whatever we can get, just so we're not super vulnerable running around the map. Although pure numbers don't seem to account for much in this. Obviously, the tribesmen are pretty much just fodder. Oh, we're being jumped by ninjas. Come fight me then. Is that me shouting? It must be me shouting because there's nobody else here. Wow, 0 damage? There we go. I was gonna say that should cut him in half. They can't hurt me. There we go. This thing's pretty effective, it's hard to hit with it. Okay, what do you guys got for me now? I'll take it. Right, well, I think we're gonna end this video here because we're gonna need to do a lot of army building, and it's gonna take me a while to build everything back up and track down our companions. So I'll do that between episodes. I'm not sure how long this video is gonna end up being, probably fairly short, but I assume you guys don't want to watch me run around the map and try to find everybody, because they could be at any city that's friendly to us. I don't think they can end up in enemy cities, but it's entirely possible. So they could be at Prague, for all we know. They could be like Altdorf, but they could be down here with the Beastmen or something. So I'm gonna have to kind of jump around and try to find them. I may use the teleport cheat just to speed that up, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time losing miserably at that siege and playing some more Warsword Conquest with you guys, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.